All right, guys, back for our first review of 2019. Apologies for the vacation, school and personal life and all that good stuff kind of sometimes decides it wants to get in the way. So we're back. We're on summer vacation. We got reviews lined up for you, a whole bunch. We got 3 weeks to Comic-Con, so got a lot to get done before we get out there. First review we're going to start out with is Haldir, 750 edition size, $3.99 price tag, and it's sculpted by Greg Tozier, who we've done a few things of already, so you know some of his work, which is, as you'll see with Haldir, is absolutely fantastic. Really, really great piece. Really well done. Glad to see a secondary character get done. Hopefully we as a community can show some support for these secondary characters, because it's kind of nice to be able to add characters like that who, might not have had a ton of screen time, but were and are important to the story being pushed forward and how things went, throughout the Two Towers film, at least with Haldir. So really cool. It's got the new technique that they've been using with the sculpts and stuff. So you'll see that. You'll see how it just continues to get better. It's just really cool, really well done. Comes in a few pieces, and I'll explain what those are. Let me go get him set up. All right, we got Haldir set up here. Like I usually do with reviews for you guys, I'm just going to kind of spin him around, let you take a peek at him, and then we'll kind of go into detail over some of the key points I have found on this particular statue. All right, let's start looking at some stuff. So, as I said in the intro, Haldir continues the trend of the new technique that they've been using, the new resin style sculpts. It looks really good. Paint's really well done. Hair's really finely detailed, I think. I think the eyes are really fantastic. I'm not sure what exactly they've done with the eyes. I don't know if it's paint or if they're using something in the resin to hold it or what, but it's really, really cool. I really love the eyes. Then of course, you've got the detailing and the armor and stuff like that. And the thing with the elves, if you remember in the movies and stuff, is that how detailed the armor was for the actors. And to me, that's one of the things I find most amazing about how the sculptors for Weta go about doing their business, in that they capture all of those details in the armor for the statues. They don't let little things slide that they think, oh, the collector might not notice that. They make sure they get every little detail that a collector would expect to see if they were to take a photo from the movie, or a photo from one of the many different, behind the scenes books and stuff like that. They can find those and they go through them. You got a little bit of environment on the base. You've got an arrow. Obviously this is from Helm's Deep, so you've got an orc arrow on the ground. I assume it's an orc arrow. I would assume it's an orc arrow. Obviously it's got the Middle Earth matte base, which is the traditional base for Lord of the Rings. Show you a little bit of here. Some more of this amazing detailing and stuff. It's just really crazy well done. Keep spinning this around here. Got some really cool detailing here on the quiver. I think it's really cool. I love how the paint looks like wood. I don't know if I can pick that up or not, but we'll see. I think that's always really fantastic. I'm not sure how they do that. I mean, obviously they paint it, but I don't know how it's painted to look like wood, but it's really well done. I like it a lot. All right, back at y'all. And show you some of this. And this is what I'm talking about, just the fine detailings, the chain link, really, really cool. The boots are awesome. And to me, maybe you can comment below and tell me what you think as well. To me, I think the boots actually kind of have an almost wooden-like look to them. I mean, I know they're supposed to be leather, but because of where, you know, Haldir's from in Mirkwood, I think it kind of has a wooden look to him. Oops, sorry about that. Bumped my elbow and kind of jumped up a little bit, kind of crazy. Likeness-wise, I think it's pretty decent to Craig Parker, who played Haldir. I don't know that it was spot on, but it's a solid likeness. It's definitely a great statue. I mean, it definitely looks like he belongs to Middle-earth. But I definitely like it as far as the overall likeness. It's well painted because of the new resin technique, so it's, you know, I'm not going to fault it too much. It definitely looks like Craig Parker spot on from certain angles, that's for sure. One of the things I talked about earlier was the parts and stuff. The head is a separate part. You got the sword, which is metal. You have this little arrow down here, and then his cape, which has one metal rod in it that slides down into the shoulder. It does create a little bit of a gap here. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to bother each and every one of you. It doesn't really bother me because I don't know. It just, to me, it's just not really all that noticeable. I think on the prototype it was one solid piece, but you know, how things go in production and stuff like that, it just kind of, you know, you get things change and stuff like that. So sometimes that happens. I don't think it's a big deal to me. Paint's really fantastic. Sculpting as always is really, really great. I definitely am glad to have it. Like I said, I'm glad that they made him being a secondary character. You know, because we have a lot of the main characters over the years, and it's nice to get these. I mean, I would love to get a Denethor, and I definitely would like an Elendil to go with my Isildur and stuff like that. I know Elendil's not necessarily a secondary character in the history of Middle-earth, but as far as the movies, he has, you know, a few seconds, so it'd be nice to have him. And I think that when these do well, it's a sign to Weta that, hey, you can do a secondary character. Like I said, he's $3.99, $7.50 edition size. He is still up for order, so you can go get him. This is hopefully it'll come out in 4K. Over the winter I bought a new MacBook Pro, so hopefully I'll be able to do this in 4K, and you'll be able to see the ultra high def version of this. Let's see what else. We have a new Facebook group, Torn does. I'll link that below, and you can go to that. We also have, if you don't have Facebook, you don't want to do Facebook, we have our collectors group on Gemr. You can join that as well if you want to share your collectibles. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm just glad to be back at it. It's been a long break. I'm glad to be back with you all. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for those who have joined recently. Definitely appreciate it. If you'd like and share this video, let's get some more people watching these, so that way Weta knows that we love this stuff. Until the next one, which is going to be, I'm going to do a longer review, because I'm going to do the elf and dwarf set that were from the third Hobbit film. So I'm going to combine those together, because you can make one big statue out of it. So I think you guys will enjoy that one. So that one you might have to put up with me a little bit longer in the review. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Till the next time, guys. Later.